Hi, my name is Tarun Jetli. I am a solution engineer in the Bay Area Enterprise West team at Snowflake. Uh, Today, what we are going to do is we are going to demo the multimodal capabilities of large language models available through Snowflake's complete function for image classification and analysis. Right. So for this, what we're going to do is first we are going to create a database, and we are going to then create a schema called images. After this, what we are going to do is we are going to create a stage basically where we are going to go ahead and load all the different image files. So this is the internal stage that we have created, but we can also connect to images stored in an external stage, which is connected to an external storage like an S3 bucket, right? So now that we have created this stage, what we are going to do after this is we are going to start loading images and to do some analysis on it. So for the first one, what we are going to do is we are going to load the image of a golden retriever, right, for analysis. So this is the specific, I'm just going to go to that specific state that we created, and that is created in multimodal here. So I'm just going to refresh it. I'm going to go to images, go to input stage, and then I'm going to load the file. So let me load the file here. This is the golden retriever file. I'll open it and I'm going to upload this file. So now this file is in there in the internal stage, right? So next what we're going to do is we're going to run analysis on this. So I'm just going to run this complete function with this specific large language model and ask it to classify that specific image that I loaded into the image into the input stage. So as you can see, it is able to say that, yeah, this is the image of a golden retriever dog. And basically it gives all information about the golden retriever dog, right? Next, what we are going to do is we are going to load an image a uh, of a traffic light, right, for testing purposes. So this is the image of a generic traffic light. I'm going to load this specific image. Let me do that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to say browse, and I'm going to pick this file, load it, and I say upload, and there it is. I've loaded that image, and then similarly, when I go into use and go and use my complete function, a Cortex complete function with the large language model, and ask it to classify the image. Let's see whether it's able to do that. So I'm going to run this select statement using the Cortex complete function and using the Claude large language model. Right. So yeah, there it is. It is able to identify this is a standard traffic light, and right, it's able to do that. Similarly, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and load a picture of a SUV, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Let me just show you that this is an image of the SUV. This is the image. I'm just going to go here, load the image, SUV image file in the stage. And once that is available, I'm going to go ahead and execute the same Cortex complete function with the large language model to classify the image. And then what it is going to be able to, it's going to be able to identify the image, right, and provide us context about that image. Right, so there it is. It tells you this is a electric utility vehicle basically, which is electric crossover EUV, and it gives us all the information about that specific. Uh, what we'll also do is, right, we can do analysis on the images that are available. So what I have here is I have a slide which has information about in a pie chart about the employment for occupations where mathematics is extremely important, right, for 2023. So this is a pie chart that is available. So what we're going to do is we're going to pass this to the large language model and see if it's able to analyze this image and give me more information about it, right? So let's load this image into the input stage. I'm going to go and do there, and I'm going to load this specific image, right? And once it is loaded, I can then run analysis, right? So I'm going to ask it a question. Hey, can you summarize the insights from the pie chart in 100 words, right? From this specific file, JPEG file that I have loaded, right? Of the pie chart, right? So let's see whether it's able to identify that. Yeah, there it is. So it shows it tells you everything about the pie chart, right? The pie chart shows the distribution of the occupations where mathematics is considered extremely important, right? And it gives you more detailed information about that pie chart, right? The last one that we are going to do is we are going to actually use the Cortex complete function in conjunction with the Claude large language model and try to compare two images, right? So what are the two images that we are going to compare? I have two images here. This is add creative one. This is the first image, right? Which is the picture of an SUV. And then I have add creative two. This is the picture of another SUV, right? So there are two SUVs here. One is discover a new energy, and the second is electrify your driver. These are the two different SUVs, and we are going to basically compare these uh, images, right? And we are going to use the large language model in the Cortex function to do that. So let's load these two images. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So this is one, and this is the second image. Go ahead and load it, right? So once these are loaded, then now I'm going to run this uh, Cortex complete function and ask it to compare both the images and describe basically what are the ideal audiences for each one of these in two concise bullet points, right? So let's see. Yeah, so there it is. It is able to get the first one, image one, discover a new energy, and then it's describes which are the buyers that this SUV would be suitable for. And similarly, on the image two, it's able to identify what is the specific SUV and who are the ideal adopters for the second SUV. So as you can see, using our Cortex complete function and large language models, we can use the multimodal capabilities to do image analysis within Snowflake, right? And this is a really powerful feature which will help you in doing, if you have image files, you could use that to basically run analysis, extract information out of it, store in table, and do more analytics on top of it. So hopefully, I hope you liked this demo, and you would use this feature in your applications. Thank you so much.